We've got clear skies, and it's a great night for football. Welcome to the Access Football League, everyone. I'm Andy McNamara. Kickoff is coming up. Our game today has all the markings for an upset. One team coming in as a powerhouse and another eager to make a name for themselves. We've got Week 6 action for you today, folks. Let's get down to it. The offense lines up to kick it off. Robbins will kick it here. Breaking away from the defender. He is picked up and brought down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. They'll send a player in motion. There's a flag on the play. They're going to flag the defense for encroachment. They will accept the penalty. First down for the offense. 14 yards to go. Murphy takes the handoff. Covington with the tackle. Gain of 6 on the play. Third play of the drive. He drops back. He sets up and throws. Catches that deep throw. Jefferson with the tackle. A huge pickup there by the offense. First and 10. Blown coverage by the defense. He's got a wide and count it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. They'll opt for the single point attempt here. Christensen kicks it away. And the extra point is good. The first score of the game does go to Indianapolis. Let's see if they hold on. The offense lines up to kick it off. Christensen kicks it away. And he's tackled here. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Christensen with the handoff. Jacobs got him for the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down. 3 yards to go. He's not getting away. Scott with the sack. Loss of 11 on the play. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. Third down for the offense. Christensen back to pass. Tosses it over to the sideline. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. Larson will boot it away here. The punt is caught. The runner breaks free. And the tackle is made. First and 10 for the offense. Throws this one along the sideline, just past the line of scrimmage. And he misses the target. The offense comes in with 3 receivers. Motion right. Morales steps back into the pocket. He finds a target up near the 40. He makes the reception. Tackle by Peters. That'll go for 9 yards. Third and short for the offense. Morales steps back into the pocket. He makes the throw over the middle. He is wrapped up by Bush. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. Fourth play of the drive. Morales steps back into the pocket. Finds a target. Tackle by Thornton. Gain of 5 on the play. Fifth play of the drive. Morales steps back into the pocket. He makes the throw to touchdown, Indianapolis. The offense sets up for the point after. Go! Here's the kick. And the kick is good. That score extends Indy's lead a bit more. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. And onto the field comes the kicking team. On the kickoff. Let's see what Winnipeg does to start this drive. Christensen back to pass. Makes the throw. It's caught. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 12 on the play. Winnipeg sets up on first down. The runner takes the toss to the right, and Schwartz has got him for the tackle. That will bring up second down. The offense lines up on second and long. A flag on the play. Ramirez takes the handoff. Brings him down. Tackle by Schwartz. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The defense looks to have lined up offside. They'll accept the penalty. Second down. Christensen with the handoff. Shakes off the first tackle. Carson with the tackle. That brings up third down. From under center. Christensen with the handoff. And he will be brought down by Cook. They'll lose 1 on the play. The offense sets up to punt 1 away. Go! The punt's away. He fields the punt. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. First down and 10 to go. Morales steps back into the pocket. He's got a wide open receiver downfield. Interception! And he's tackled here. Let's see what Winnipeg does to start this drive. Christensen drops back. He's got a wide open receiver downfield. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Expecting pass, the defense lines up with 6 defensive backs.
Hike!
Christensen with the handoff. Jacobs got him for the tackle. Short loss on the play. The offense comes in on 3rd down. 7 yards to go.
Hike!
Christensen drops back. The pass is intercepted. And he's tackled. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis. Morales steps back into the pocket. Makes the throw at the sideline. And he is down. Jefferson with the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 15 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. Morales lets it go. It will be caught by Jenkins. And the tackle will be made by Wood. A huge pickup there by the offense. 1st and goal. Dropping back. He throws it into the end zone. Indy finds the end zone. Touchdown. The kicking team lines up for the PAT.
Tonight.
There's the kick. And it's good. That score extends Indy's lead a bit more. The kicking team set up to boot it away. Christensen boots it. Let's see what Winnipeg does to start this drive. Player in motion. Christensen drops back. Looking for a target, short over the middle. Incomplete pass. That will do it for the 1st quarter. Indianapolis with a commanding lead so far. A 2 tight end set for the offense. Receiver in motion. Christensen hands it off. Shakes off the first tackle. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 10 on the play. Third play of the drive.
Go!
Christensen with the handoff. Taken down by Carson. That will go for about 8 yards. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 2 yards to go. He makes the inside handoff. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 12 on the play. Two receivers for the offense. Run to the right side. Goodwin takes him down. That brings up 2nd down. Sixth play of the drive. Christensen hands it off. Tackle made by Reese. Gain of 11. Winnipeg breaks the huddle and comes up to the line.
Sit up.
Christensen tosses it up, brings it down. He steps out of bounds. Gain of 17. A pistol set for the offense.
Hike.
Christensen hands it off. And he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play.
Tonight.
He's got a receiver. It's picked off. Ripped to the ground. First and 10 for the offense. Dropping back. Morales tosses it up. It will be caught by Jenkins. Wood wraps him up for the tackle. That will go for about 8 yards. Indianapolis makes their way up to the line. Motion left. The handoff is taken by Murphy. Wrapped up and brought down. Daniel got him. That will be good for about 6. A dime set for the defense. Morales on the handoff. And the runners wrestle to the ground. Tackle by Daniel. Gain of 6 on the play. Second down, 13 yards to go.
Tonight.
Morales on the handoff. And the runners wrestle to the ground. Tackle by Daniel. Gain of 10 on the play. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis.
Go!
Morales on the handoff. He'll be brought down up near the 50. That brings up second down. Second down for the offense.
Hike.
Morales hands it off. And he's brought down before making it too far. That gets us to third down. Indianapolis makes their way up to the line.
Tonight.
Morales steps back into the pocket. It is caught by Wade. And he is down. Jefferson with the tackle. Gain of 20 on the play. Eighth play of the drive. He's got a receiver on the right side of the end zone. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second and 10. Motion for the offense.
Hike.
Morales hands it off. Thornton wraps him up for the tackle. Gain of 11. Indianapolis makes their way up to the line.
Tonight.
He steps out of bounds. That gets us to second down. The defense sets up in a nickel set. Morales steps back into the pocket. Indy finds the end zone. Touchdown. The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
Tonight.
Christensen boots it. And it sails through. That score extends Indy's lead a bit more. And onto the field comes the kicking team. Christensen kicks it away. He's put to the turf. Winnipeg breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Christensen drops back. Finds a target on the left side of the field. Reeled it in from downtown. Reese brings him down. There's a flag on the play. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. This one is going to go against the defense for a face mask. They'll accept the penalty. Winnipeg sets up on first down. Christensen back to pass. The pass connects. Hill with the tackle. Wrestles him to the ground. And it's a Winnipeg first down. Winnipeg sets up on first down. He drops back to pass. He makes the short throw. He steps out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 4. Winnipeg breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Christensen drops back and scores. Winnipeg touchdown. They're setting up for the extra point. Robbins kicks it away. And the extra point is good. That will pull Winnipeg a bit closer. The offense lines up to kick it off. On the kickoff. And the tackle is made. Indianapolis getting set to start off this drive. Morales steps back into the pocket. Tipped away and incomplete. Second play of the drive. He steps back to pass. Finds a receiver along the sideline. And the ball is batted down. Indianapolis sets up on third down.
Tonight.
Morales on the handoff. Wrapped up and brought down. Daniel got him. That'll go for about 3 yards. Timeout Winnipeg. They'll have 2 remaining. The offense lines up to punt. Bennett on the kick. He fields the punt. He breaks free. He's put to the turf. Let's see what Winnipeg does to start this drive. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field, and he snagged it. Taken down by Carson. Gain of 20 on the play. Winnipeg calling timeout. That will be their second timeout. First down and 10 to go. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. Snagged by Goodman. And the tackle will be made by Moody. Gain of 17. Timeout Winnipeg. That will be their last timeout. Third play of the drive. Dropping back. Throws it off to the left side. The pass is caught. Got him down. Tackle made by Perkins. That's good for 10 yards. Operating from under center. He drops back into the pocket. Christensen makes the throw. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Three linemen and four linebackers for the defense. He drops back. Christensen tosses it up. And the tackle will be made by Moody. A flag on the play. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. It looks like they're going to call a face mask on that play. And they'll take the penalty. Winnipeg sets up on first down. Christensen back to pass. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Second and goal. Christensen drops back. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The kicking team lines up for the PAT. Robbins kicks it away. And the extra point is good. That will pull Winnipeg a bit closer. And onto the field comes the kicking team. On the kickoff. He'll field the kickoff. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. Indianapolis getting set to start off this drive. Hudson takes the handoff. And the tackle is made. That will be good for about 6. Indianapolis calls for timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. The defense comes in a 4-3 set. Murphy takes the handoff. And the runners wrestle to the ground. Tackle by Daniel. The second quarter comes to an end. Indianapolis with a commanding lead so far. And onto the field comes the kicking team. Christensen boots it. The kickoff is fielded. He's tackled. Let's see what Winnipeg does to start this drive. Receiver in motion. Christensen drops back. He tosses one. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Clark. That's good for about 7 yards. Winnipeg gets set on second down. Christensen hands it off. He's tackled. Small gain on the play. First and 10. Christensen drops back. Throws this one along the sideline, just past the line of scrimmage. Tipped away and incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. Ramirez takes the handoff. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Clark. They'll lose one on the play. Third down, 11 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. And it's complete. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 15. The defense sets up in a dime set. Christensen back to pass. He throws one down by the 10-yard line. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. Christensen tosses it up. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on third downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. Tosses the ball. Batted down and incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. Larson will boot it away here. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Indianapolis getting set to start off this drive.
Hike.
Morales tosses it up, and he's got it, complete to Hudson, and he'll be pulled down immediately, and it's an Indianapolis first down. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis.
Hike.
Morales on the handoff, and he is down. Jefferson with the tackle. First down, Indy. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis.
Go!
Morales hands it off. And he will be brought down by Peters. That'll bring up second down. Fourth play of the drive.
Go!
On the handoff. Tackle by Thornton. That will be good for about 6. Third and short for the offense. Looks like a run-pass option. He'll pull it and make the throw. He is wrapped up by Bush. Gain of 7 on the play. Sixth play of the drive. Morales steps back into the pocket. He makes the throw by the 20-yard line. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Gain of 8 on the play. Indianapolis makes their way to the line here on second down.
Hike.
Morales on the handoff. Breaks away from the first defender. And the defense brings him down. Tackle by Bush. Gain of 12 on the play. First and goal. And Indy for the touchdown. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. It's up. And the kick is good. That score extends Indy's lead a bit more. Lining up for the kickoff. Christensen kicks it away. He'll field the kickoff. And he's brought to the turf. Let's see what Winnipeg does to start this drive. Ramirez takes the handoff. Taken down by Carson. Gain of 8 on the play. The offense lines up on 2nd and short. Christensen hands it off. Got him down. Tackle made by Perkins. Gain of 12 on the play. The offense sets up in a single back set. Christensen hands it off. He's taken down. Goodwin with the tackle. Small gain on the play. Winnipeg gets set on 2nd down. Christensen hands it off. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Clark. They'll lose 1 on the play. The defense lines up for another 3rd down. They've executed well so far here today. Christensen drops back. He throws one down by the 10-yard line. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. The offense lines up for a lengthy field goal attempt. Robbins will kick it here. And he's not going to have enough leg. First down and 10 to go. Morales on the handoff. And the tackle will be made by Coleman. Gain of 4 on the play. Second down for the offense. 15 yards to go. The runner takes the pitch left. He's finally taken down. Gain of 15. Indianapolis makes their way up to the line. They'll send a player in motion. That brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Indianapolis with a commanding lead so far. First and 10. Murphy takes the handoff. He'll be brought down up near the 50. That gets us to 2nd down. The defense breaks the huddle with 5 defensive backs. Player in motion to the right. Morales lets it go. And he safely steps out of bounds. That will be good for about 1. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. Indianapolis sets up on 3rd down.
Go!
Morales on the handoff. Thornton wraps him up for the tackle. That's good for a gain of 4. The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Sit hut.
Bennett on the kick. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see what Winnipeg does to start this drive. He steps back to pass. Christensen makes the throw. Tipped away and incomplete. Winnipeg breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. They'll send a player in motion.
Go.
And down he goes. That's a sack. They'll lose 8 on the play. The offense comes in on 3rd down. Christensen drops back. It's down. It's caught. Got him down. Tackle made by Perkins. And it's a Winnipeg first down. 1st and 10.
Go.
Throws it off to the left side. Long distance pass is good. Carson with the tackle. A nice pickup there by the offense. First down and 10 to go.
Hike.
He'll hand it off to Ramirez. And the tackle will be made by Henry. That'll go for about 3 yards. Winnipeg gets set on 2nd down. Player in motion to the left.
Hike.
Ramirez takes the handoff. The defense is finally able to bring him down. Gain of 20 on the play. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. 7th play of the drive. Christensen back to pass. And down he goes. That's a sack. Loss of 11 on the play. The offense sets up under center. QB back to pass. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. Penalty flag on the field. He makes the reception. He's stopped and taken down up near the 10. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. This is going to be offensive pass interference, and they'll accept the penalty. The offense comes to the line on 2nd and goal. Christensen back to pass. Makes the short throw. Incomplete pass. 10th play of the drive. Christensen back to pass. He sees a target open. Pass is intercepted. That's the end of that play. First and 10. Motion for the offense. Morales on the handoff. And the runners wrestle to the ground. Tackle by Daniel. They'll lose 1 on the play. Second down, 11 yards to go. Player in motion.
Hike.
Morales on the handoff. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 18 on the play. Third play of the drive. Pitch to the right side. And the tackle will be made by Wood. That'll go for about 3 yards. Indianapolis makes their way to the line here on second down.
Go!
He takes the ball. And the tackle will be made by Moody. That brings up third down. Fifth play of the drive.
Go!
Hands it off to the left side. And he is down. Jefferson with the tackle. That'll go for about 3 yards. The punt team takes the field. The offense sets up to punt one away.
Sit hut.
Bennett on the kick. And the punt will land out of bounds. Let's see what Winnipeg does to start this drive. Christensen back to pass. The pass is incomplete. Winnipeg gets set on second down. He drops back to pass. A flag on the play. Tipped away and incomplete. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. This is going to be defensive holding. They'll accept the penalty. Winnipeg sets up on first down. Christensen makes the throw, and it's deflected down. Incomplete. Christensen back to pass. He makes the catch. Reese brings him down. A huge gain by the offense. And it's a Winnipeg timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Winnipeg breaks the huddle and comes up to the line.
Go!
Christensen back to pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Winnipeg gets set on second down. Christensen drops back. He throws one. Wilkins with the snag. Tackle made by Reese. Gain of 11. Winnipeg calling timeout. They will have 1 remaining timeout. Winnipeg breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Christensen back to pass. He sees a target over the middle, and the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Second and 10. Christensen back to pass. He pulls it in, and he's immediately brought down. Gain of 12 on the play. And it's a Winnipeg timeout. That will be their last timeout. Winnipeg sets up on first down. Christensen back to pass. And they can't connect. Incomplete pass. Second and 10. Christensen drops back. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today. Let's see what they do here. The ball is caught. Hill with the tackle. Wrestles him to the ground. That'll go for 9 yards. The offense comes in on 4th down. Just 1 yard to go. There's a flag on the play, and the pass falls to the ground. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. It looks like they're going to call holding on the offense, and they'll elect to decline the penalty. They'll come up short on 4th down, and the defense will take over. Indianapolis getting set to start off this drive.
Go!
And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. Second down, 12 yards to go.
Hike!
And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline. From under center. And it is over! On behalf of Axis Football, this is Andy McNamara saying goodbye for now.